Hello, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Gemini. Now this will be for the 22nd to the 28th of November 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit every person out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Gemini. Seems to be the same sort of cards that keep popping out with all of the readings at the moment. There seems to be everyone's wanting to sort of plan for their long term. Okay, it's pretty much the same message for all of them, really. Like, it's just the same thing over and over. So, in all the situations that you're in, or you've been through, or whatever this is, I feel like you do need to just do some soul searching, do some introspection, take back your own power, because you've been in a lot of situations where people are manipulating. Now, I feel like you need to believe, if you don't already know, that there's nothing you can't do. Whatever you dream, you can manifest. Whatever you want for your future, you can make that happen. But at the same time, you keep having either you have lack of direction, or you keep getting these situations or relationships where they're missed opportunities, or they're just distractions because, you know, you want something to like fill your time. Now, I feel like you are releasing the worry of whatever's gone on, and there could be some sort of codependency. There could be some, if it's about career, I feel like even with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like it could be a lack of direction even in career, but also you might have some idea that you want to get and you want to give it a go. Now, you are, as I said, talented and you know, you can make whatever dream you want to have come true. But I feel like with the Empress in reverse, it's more about you having a creative block. I feel like you're worried they're not going to be very successful, that you're not going to get abundance, you know. But also I feel like it's not time to take action. I feel like you need to make some sort of plan. I feel like, yeah. So if it's about a career, so you're releasing your worries, and it's like, how do I say this? I feel like you've had these negative thoughts, right? You've had these negative thoughts that you're going to be unsuccessful, because it's like you've got the Empress and you've got the Nine of Swords. And it's like, I mean, you're trying to release this worry, but at the same time, you've got all these deep-seated fears. You've got, you know, inner turmoil. And I feel like it's all because you think that whatever you do, you're not going to be successful at. It's like your own thoughts are like, but be careful of self-fulfilling prophecies as well. Like, you feel like you're not going to make any money. And once again, you know, maybe you just need to work on yourself. You want to be financially independent. You want to be, you know, look after yourself and be successful. And, you know, at the same time, you possibly have a lack of money, but also, you know, there's that, I just feel like insecurity that you think that you're not going to be successful, because we're all our worst inner critics. We always think, you know, negative about ourselves, and we need to not, because, you know, you need to release all those self-limiting beliefs you have about yourself, and any negative thoughts you have about, you know, you and your success. Yeah, it's going to take strength for sure. And I mean, it's telling you to keep the faith. You know, miracles can happen. Manifest what it is you want. Make, you know, put that out there. And I feel like you are now releasing situations where people are not for your highest good, and you're focusing on your career. You're focusing on making money because you want to be independent. But the Death is in reverse. And I think the reason is you resist the change with people. You have been resisting the change because, once again, codependency. And also, it's more that you need to inner purge, like, you know, like the Queen of Swords said, like, you need to get rid of what isn't for your highest good, but also work on yourself. Work on your thought processes, work on your self-esteem, work on your own limiting beliefs that you have about yourself. You know, you need to do all those things. I feel like, oh my God, every reading I'm doing at the moment, I feel exhausted. I feel like I've got so much going on. And I feel like this with you guys. I don't feel tired overall. But, you know, whatever's going on, you know, you are moving on. You've got hope again. You've stopped focusing on the negative. And I feel like you are seeing the other opportunities. Although I feel like you're not listening to your intuition for some of you. I've just heard in my head, right? So you see this card, and the cards are behind this guy's back in upright. Now, I mean, it got my attention because it's like you're not seeing. It's not that you're not seeing what other people are doing, but it's like you're not seeing what the divine's trying to help you with, possibly, when it comes to trusting your intuition. It's like they're trying to help you with these signs and synchronicities, but you're not seeing them. You know, I feel like with the Moon card in reverse, I just feel like it's more, you have this fear that you need to release. You're kind of repressing everything, like all your emotions and stuff. And I mean, the more you do that, I feel like, you know, you're going to have conflicts. You're going to, you know, all those things. But I feel like whoever you're having drama with, walk away from. Maybe you're not trusting your intuition with even people. So maybe you need to walk away from whatever's causing you drama. Stand up for yourself if you need to. But But you are moving, you're not wanting to move to calmer waters though. Like, you're holding on to and resisting the change. You're holding on to people that you shouldn't, because you don't want to move on and leave the past in the past. And you're having conflict with other people. There just seems like there's a lot of obstacles as well. And I feel like you're not recognized yet for something that you're either doing. Maybe you're not seen yet. Or it could mean, you know, somebody who is not learning, or somebody who's obsessed, like, he did this to me, she did this to me, you know, worried about what other people think. Like, oh, what if I start a last time I used a jingle writer as a you know, career choice, and I'll do it again because I can't think of any others. So you decide to become a jingle writer or a masseuse. Maybe you choose to become a masseuse. I don't know. Maybe you want to make cakes, be a butcher. I don't know. Whatever this is, right? I feel like you need to figure out what it is you love to do. And don't worry about what other people think. But also feel like maybe you're just not recognized yet. Maybe you just haven't been seen enough by people. But I feel like don't give up. And, you know, we're always going to have negative Nancys and who want to, you know, say negative things, or their competitions that they want to say negative things, or, you know, and it's very easy to be a keyboard warrior. I mean, even as a card reader, I get it all the time, you know, with people who want to say their bit and they don't like my readings because they're the same as everyone else's. Like, I do these weeks in advance. Like, I can't help what other people do in their readings. All I can do is control. I can't even control what cards fall out. All I can control is how I read them. And even then, I'm getting help from, you know, my universe, my guides, whatever. So, you know, in the end, stop worrying about what other people think. You know, worry about what you think. Learn and, you know, do what you love to do. You know, I feel like, as I said, I just feel like you haven't got victory yet as much as you want, because you haven't been recognized. And also you feel like you know, there's also this concern, I think, that you're going to fail, you know, and you're resisting and maybe even delaying doing what this is you want to do, whether it's being a masseuse and starting a masseuse business, or whether it's being a jingle writer and putting, you know, your jingles out there, however you do that. Sorry, I feel like I'm exhausted. Like, I just feel like I'm drained. And yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Like, super drained all of a sudden. But I feel like, you know, stop resisting. Stop with the negativity. Stop, you know, all of those things, because I just feel like trust your intuition with the High Priestess. Like, you know, I just feel like trust yourself. Like, if you know that you're a great jingle writer or a great masseuse and you have a natural talent in, I don't know, massaging people, you know what? Give it a shot. What have you got to lose? Obviously, unless you know, make sure you've done the relevant study, if there is study, or, you know, make some sort of plan if that's what you need to do. Like, even, you know, even the Three of Wands is on the table. Like, yes, you're actively waiting, and, you know, you have these expectations for yourself. You're making some sort of progress, possibly, you know, about what you need to do, but that also includes making a plan. And, you know, be patient. You've got to, you know, abundance is going to take time. Things are not going to happen overnight. And, you know, I just feel like you will reap rewards of your efforts, whatever efforts you put in. And yeah, there will be that return on investment, but it's how much, you know, are you willing to put into this? Yeah, like we are definitely our worst inner critics, and we doubt ourselves a lot, but you are making a positive movement forward, and you will have a firm foundation. You've just got to stop doubting yourself. Look, triumphant success, it says. Breakthrough, that's about, you know, success and all those things, you know, like, I just feel like you will be fine. Just stop doubting yourself. Which is easier said than done, I know. Yeah, but like, realize your self-worth and have the confidence and the courage to give it a shot. You know, maybe you want to work with other people. Maybe, you know, you need to just trust your intuition and be like a woman of action or a person of action. You know, I don't mean a woman as such, but like the quote, the saying is woman of action. You know, you just need to be that person that goes and does it. You know, I feel like be determined, like have the courage to give it a shot, you know, like learn what you need to, put in the effort. You know, eventually, you, as I said, you may do some sort of collaboration, but you will get recognized. But it's just, as I said, maybe it's just going to take a bit of time. You've got Page of Wands as well. So this is about some sort of inspiration. It's about a clever idea, knowing you have limitless potential, you know, growing. You know, maybe you've got a little bit of experience in whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, something creative for some of you. As I said, I feel like it's something creative, like more jingle writing or making cakes or something like that, more so than being a masseuse, but something creative, right? Whatever it is you choose to do. But there needs to be balance. So make sure you do juggle work and life. Maybe, you know, you've got to juggle multiple priorities. Maybe, you know, there needs to be that balance, and have, you know, time management, have a tight budget, you're allocating resources, you know, like all these things. I feel like there's a lot of conflict going on, like lots of weighing up your options and choices and, you know, needing to make some sort of decision. Trust your intuition, and I feel like, you know, see what happens. Speak your truth though. Yeah, like whatever isn't good for your life, get rid of it. Like you're trying to resist it, but I feel like you need to do some inner purging and work on yourself, because maybe you need some self-confidence, like I said, or maybe you need to, you know what it is you need to do, but you're resisting the change. Now you've got Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, so I feel like there's some sort of communication coming in. Now you've had Ace of Swords before. As I said, you are going to have success and you know, fresh start and some sort of, yeah, I mean, really it's just about a new idea and some sort of success in that as well. And you've also got the Page of Swords. So I feel like, you know, it's about someone communicating, and I feel like someone's going to communicate with you something. You do have everything inside you though. You are a really, really strong person. You are tough. I feel like you're goal orientated with the Knight of Swords underneath that. You know, I feel like you are independent, and you can be successful, but you've got to be determined. You are fast thinking, driven to succeed. Like, I feel like if you do it, you'll be fine. You've got the Hierophant card, and, you know, I feel like if you need help from the universe, reach out and ask. And, you know, if you need some sort of guidance, like I feel like this could be, I'm hearing in my head, this could also be some guided inspiration, some divine idea from God, the universe, something like that, that can, you know, they can help you with answers. They're trying to help you. They're giving you ideas, you know, like, yeah, look, same card. It comes back to you trusting your intuition, which you're not, and the wisdom that you are getting. You need to trust it, because as I said, I feel like it's divinely guided. You got the Hierophant twice, and I just feel like you need to trust that. You might have had some idea that you're like, I'm not really sure, and you're holding on to it and not doing anything about it. High Priestess, trusting your intuition, trusting the universe, trusting, you know, I just feel like this is definitely some sort of help from the universe or from God, whoever you believe. Trust your intuition. The Moon. Like, you can't have any more trust the intuition cards if you tried. You've got all of them. And, you know, the Chariot, as I said, maybe you just need to have some self-discipline. Maybe you need some direction. You need to figure out what it is you want and do it. I mean, there's always going to be opposition with everything we do. Everything. There's like a billion tarot readers. There's, you know, maybe other jingle writers or other cake makers. You just need to figure out, you know, how to make yourself stand out. But also, I mean, I can only do my card readings, and if people see them, great. If that suits them, great. Hopefully they subscribe and share my page with their friends, and maybe they'll, you know, resonate. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and I can't do, you know, one reading to suit every single Gemini out there. Like, it's, everyone's going through different things in their life. There's some common things that we have, but I can't do a reading to suit every single person. So you can't make a cake that's going to, everyone's going to love. You know, maybe some don't like cream and you love to put cream on your cakes, or, you know, you use animal products and other people don't like, they're, you know, vegan or vegetarian. They don't want to have eggs in their cakes, or, you know, whatever. You're never going to suit everyone is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, I feel like stop caring what they think, and also stop trying to, you know, stop trying. I mean, I can only do my readings and people either like them or don't. I can't do anything to make people like them. But at the same time, you've got to take the leap of faith. You know, you've got to take a chance. Yeah, I mean, you've got three of wands under that. Like, yeah, it might be easier to stay in your comfort zone. Like, I could have just chosen to do readings for myself, but I want to be able to help others. So for me, I have to take the risk that, you know, I'm going to get all the negative feedback as well. You know, it's not nice. Of course it's not nice. Anyway, I feel like, you know, make a plan. It's like you're planting your seeds and you're planning for the future. It's going to take patience, you know, but you will be rewarded, I guess, for the investments that you put in. But yeah, I feel like you are putting yourself out there. And as I said, don't be sensitive to criticism. Exactly what I just finished saying. You know, communicate your vision. Do what it is that you want to do in the spotlight, whether it's, you know, in public eye, or, you know, if you want to be a jingle writer, you know, give it a go. Don't care what other people think. But if you need to plant the seed, so you need to, I don't know, go and learn how to play the piano. Maybe that's something you got to learn first, or guitar, or whatever you need to learn, right? So you can then write your jingles. Maybe you need to just make a plan, figure out what it is you need to do to make it happen, and make a plan and do it. You know, and maybe you'll be successful. Maybe you'll, too many, you know, you'll get out there in the public eye. You know, maybe you're going to be famous jingle writer. But you might start off, you know, and only have 10 people watching, or 10 people interested in what jingles you're writing. Whereas, you know, others might have 50. It's going to take time. But whatever you're passionate about, as I said, I feel like transform that idea into reality. And you are going to have this creative spark, and it's something that you're passionate about, that, you know, you're setting goals, you know, you're growing, there's new opportunities for this, you know, to, like, you have potential. And I feel like you've just got to do it, really. Take the action, you know, make this into a career if that's what you want to do. But there needs to be balance, and I feel like there'll be a new beginning as well. Like, just make sure there's a balance, and it's all about karma. So I feel like if the universe is saying that, you know, they're giving you this idea as maybe you've been a good person, the universe will help you. And that's what I feel like is happening. As I said, I feel like it's a divine, you know, inspirational idea, like, that someone's giving you. I don't feel like it's just, like, I feel like it's given to you, you know? It's a gift from the universe, for sure. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. You have this emerging idea, but you have a lack of direction, and it's the same message. Like, it could be a missed opportunity if you don't do something about it. But you're in this deep contemplation about, you know, maybe I should do it, what should I do, blah blah blah. Just do it. You've got to take the action. You've got to, I feel like you've got to take the next step. I won't do the love cards because it's obviously not about love. It's more about, well, I mean, it's about releasing people that aren't for your highest good, but I feel like it's more about your career more so than, and your, you know, inspirational idea. Yeah, look, make a plan. Exactly what I've just said. There needs to be a strategy. There needs to be some sort of plan. And you've got daughter value, and it came out on the side. And goddess of the moon, which is all about trusting your intuition. Now, I just want to have a look. About daughter value, 31. New beginnings in finance or career. It's all about having a bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working towards for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative, and get ready to step through the door. Now, I feel like, once again, it came out on a side because it's up to you. If you choose to take that leap of faith in the universe from this inspired idea, I feel like you could be very successful. It's your choice. It's going to make you money, or you are going to have a missed opportunity that, you know, you could have made money from, but you missed it because you didn't take any action. You didn't make a plan. And then I feel like you're sitting there going, you know, poor me, woe is me, I'm the victim. That's how I'm reading this card. Like, look at the picture, right? She looks like she's just defeated. And I feel like that's how it feels. But you've got by the book, and I'm hearing in my head, right? I mean, these may have different meanings, but I'm hearing in my head, these are the way that they want me to read that you keep playing the victim, is you're not taking any action. You're just going to keep getting the same results. Like, doing the same thing will get you the same results that you've always had. Now, by the book, it's like, make a strategy and do it. As I said, I don't know what the real meaning means, and I can even look, but I'm hearing by the book, and it says, and they're telling me that you need to do things like, you need to do them by the book. Like, don't try to cheat the system. Don't try to, like, make a plan, do what you have to be successful. Like, do the right thing. As I said, karma. I mentioned that before with the balance and the justice card. Make sure you do things, and I probably should have said, make sure you do things correctly. And you also had one of the other cards, I can't remember which one it was. It was the Knight of Swords you had before somewhere. Might be on the bottom of the deck, I can't remember. But the Knight of Swords is about, you know, doing things, relying on facts and logic, and doing, you know, things with truth and justice, and, you know, like, make sure that you're not trying to cheat the system, or because it's all about karma. So you do good, you get good. As I said, it's what you're putting out there. Now, by the book, yeah, it's all about divine laws, and there's the law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of compensation, the law of thought, and the law of nature. And yeah, you need to conform to the laws rather than being a rebel and flouting them. Submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they make no sense. Release resistance, because it will, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Go by the book. And I feel like, yeah, like, even if you do the right thing at this time, you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service you're called to, will come to you if you're willing to go by the book. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are in alignment with the needs of the world, but impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more quickly. As I said, stick with what you know works, and you will attract abundance. So yeah, don't try to cut corners, and, you know, instead of using, I don't know, making cakes and you know that, I remember watching an episode, right, of what was that? Oh, what's that show with the two girls, and they make cakes? Oh my god, I love the show. Anyway, there's a TV show. I forgot what it's called. If you know, put it in the comments, because I forget. But there's a show where these two girls, Caroline and I've forgotten the other girl's name. Anyway, they decide to make cakes, right? And there's an episode on there where they need to make some sort of cake for some bar mitzvah or something like that, right? Some event, I can't remember what it was. But Jewish, I think it was a Jewish bar mitzvah, I think. I may be incorrect, but there's some sort of, I think it was Jewish thing. And anyway, event, and they needed some cupcakes, but they needed to use certain ingredients, and, you know, they tried to cut corners, and, you know, then they felt guilty about it, and then they had to own up to it, and, you know, like, that's the reputation you're gonna get. So if you try to do wrong and cut corners, you won't be successful. It's all about karma. yeah, you need to work on your self-confidence, productivity, you know, and I feel like you are healing, you're reconnecting with your true nature. You have been through losses, but I feel like they're more about love. Anyway, that is what I have. I hope that resonates and helps. And yeah, I look forward to hearing about your creative, inspiring ideas. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.